This is Paul. Now, there are certain careers in the Army. Yeah, has hundreds of jobs that requires special skill or experience. Yes. Now, professional men and women, yes, such as doctors and lawyers, may receive direct commissions. Oh, soldiers who have leadership abilities usually become non-commissioned officers. Yeah. Now, applicants for enlistment must be at least 17 years of age and younger than 42 years of age. Let's say you're in your 30s. How many individuals need to take a visit to the local service center? Yes. Any individual from 17 to 42 where the Army wants to help them? Let's say dog. Okay. You're not an actual person. And the Army decides to recruit you. Now, we could turn all those service centers known as recruiting stations into active duty enlisted personnel that carry very large weapons. Yes, so they can take you underneath and shoot you right now. Now, why don't you get me all the recruiting stations of the United States military? Yes. And the thought is for every one of you that is not an actual citizen under the age of 42, yes, you're going to get recruited. And you're going to go to the service center. Yes. They're going to take you underneath it. Yes. And then they're going to kill you. Now, it sounds far-fetched, but every time that you violate the laws because of your top secret family, yes, I'll give you an example. I was standing at the Masonic Temple this morning making videos, yes, and there was some old dishes, yes, the satellite dishes on top of the Rite Aid, yes. Well, Mike Van Proyen had an old satellite dish that was right in front of the blue house that Heidi used to live in with my sons. And I thought that somebody from Homeland Security had gotten the actual location of every satellite dish of every home that has a satellite dish. Now, I noticed that Mike went to Israel when I was looking at his Twitter account. Yes. And it seemed that every residence in Israel, it looks like they all have a special kind of satellite dish. Yes. So could you get me every subscriber to all satellite, yes, TV stations everywhere in the United States for the last 40 years? I'm thinking that somebody's using something a little different than infrared. Yes. Let's say you had a laser probe, kind of a special type of satellite where you actually needed to GPS the location of some old satellite at 1023 Kitchen Dick Road. Yes. And then every time Mike decides right now, ooh, Mike, look at what's